Yes, sir.
Hey, Jason.
Hey.
Hey, I would like to thank you and Alex for all the work.
Well, thank you.
Like, I was doing a great job with the Infowar. And it's really weird that the delusion, you know, when you tell people about this stuff, they're like, you know, I've been knowing this for about 2 years. I watched Zeitgeist. I saw only the first one, and I started watching In-Game, Fabled Enemies, Abominable Deception. But someone tried to argue with me at work when I was at work today that that there's no law for murder. I was like, there's a law for murder, which I think is outrageous. And then I started mentioning the Bill of Rights and Constitution. He didn't want to hear any of it. He was like,
so wait a minute, this guy was saying that you can murder somebody and there's no law against it, and then what was he saying about the Bill of Rights and Constitution? That it guaranteed him his right to kill?
Irrelevant. I was like, yeah, it's like I have rights. Those are human rights. You don't kill somebody. Like, that's nature's law. You just don't kill someone else unless
you're willing to get killed yourself. Law of the jungle, you know, eye for an eye, Hammurabi's code, if you will.
I told him, I was like, what if there was a law that told you had to kill yourself? Would you do it?
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. No, they would. A lot of people will lay down and say, listen, when they say there's a law for the vaccination and you have to take it, they'll take it. And, you know, some of them deep down are going to know that this is harmful and this might be a soft kill and I might get disease from this and this might give me the piggy flu or whatever it is they're hyping in 6 months when the H1N1 shots come from our loving friends at Baxter that openly sent to 14 separate countries contaminated vaccinations with live H1N1 in them that were killing ferrets, and Czechoslovakia goes public, barely makes the mainstream media here. People will take it. Now, I guarantee it is so out of control and we are so brainwashed. If they were said, you know, the earth is just going to die in the next 2 years and it's going to get so hot here unless 10% of us just take our own lives, and we're going to have a lottery for it. I could see it, man. I mean, people are that soft and that brainwashed.
Yeah, I mean, they know, I mean, they're spraying chemtrails. That's why it's heating up just a little bit. If they would stop spraying, it would stop heating. And
well, I don't know if that's the case. All I know is that
not melting any faster than they already are.
Well, I agree there, but I'm just saying, look, they're shooting pollutants into the upper atmosphere. I think that Rosalind Peterson does a great job over at California Skywatch, I think it is .com, where she's done just extensive amounts of research on these chemtrails, and they have aluminum and barium in them, heavy metals. It's just what they're talking about in the CFR documents, and it reflects what was discussed by the administration in Reuters headlines. I mean, it got so out of control that when they were first saying that they would think about drastic measures to block the sun with pollutants in the upper atmosphere, Howard Stern is sitting there going, "Oh wow, so it's the end of the world. Satan's here," and he was kind of joking around, but there might be some truth to that. Sir, I thank you for the call, John. We're going to go to AZ Racer in Arizona. AZ, you're up. Yes, sir. Hey, Racer, you there?
All right. Hi, Jason.
Hey.
Hey, this is Mark in Florence, Oregon.
Okay, well, I guess that he hit the wrong button. All right,
just
Mark,
a prize
what's up,
caller
man?
for the night, yeah.
Well, no, I saw Mark under AZ, but I guess we must have dropped him. What's up, Mark?
It was fate, huh? Well, Jason, great to speak with you. Before I forget, I want to wish you and your loved ones a happy weekend. And
thank you.
Our four-legged friends are our best friends quite often.
Hey. I'm going to see my dogs after this. They really are. Like, honestly, Listen, I don't get a lot of sleep, but last night I actually got a full 8 hours, and my dog, I got a new puppy, curled right up with me, lied on the back. I'm thinking it's the cutest thing ever. The dogs keep me sane, man. They really are good therapy. I encourage anybody out there with a loving heart, and, you know, maybe if you live the single lifestyle like me, there's nothing like a pet out there to make you smile and make you feel human. What else is on your mind?
They don't classify them as canine familiaris for nothing.
Yep.
Jason, just real quick, and then I'll get to the main reason for my call. Mm-hmm. Your last caller was talking about the person who didn't want to hear about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and, you know, couldn't face the fact of anything, basically. I think he's just been watching way too much TV for too long, getting too much of that subliminal messaging there. I really do.
Well, it's all over the place in TV that those laws are old and they're out of date. It's just like now you're seeing on the TV, well, you know, this happened in the 30s, this economic depression, and the Federal Reserve stepped in, and they really did fix everything. So it's time for an overhaul, and the Federal Reserve is here to save us. Thank the Lord. I mean, they're literally saying this is the best thing since breakfast. The Federal Reserve is going to save the world one more time. It's long overdue, and international government is here to love each and every single one of us, sir.
Yeah. Our destroyers are our saviors. It's perfect. It's perfect logic. Yeah. So they're believing the opposite. I think it takes more than just seeing it on a conscious level, though. I think they're getting a lot of frequency response from the television, a lot of subliminal messaging going across the bottom of the screen that they're not seeing, basically. It's up subconsciously. But anyway, Jason, you know, Alex and Bob Chapman this morning, they were talking about at this most recent Bilderberg meeting in Greece that actually I don't know if it was a majority, but it seems there was at least a substantial faction, as they have learned from reports of what have been given to them by people who were, I'm trying to remember.
Estelin?
Yes, and also Jim Tucker.
Okay.
Good intelligence and well proven over the years that there's a sizable faction that really wants to slow it down because they feel like it's getting out of control. And it makes me want to ask the question, I don't know if you saw Marathon Man years ago. It was probably made a little bit before you were born.
Is that the biking movie, Marathon Man?
No, it's with Dustin Hoffman and Laurence Olivier. I can tell you about it real quick if you want.
Listen, we'll talk about Marathon Man on the other side. You know, Estelin said that he feels like they're going to allow the population to go to 10 billion before they start the reduction. I'm not so sure, but we can discuss that and much more on the other side. Final hour of the Info Warrior coming up soon. 866-582-9933.